Well, we're going to start by talking about the concept of a beat in music. And a beat is a steady pulse that usually does not change much from the beginning of the song to the end of the song. Certainly in pop music, that's usually the way it goes. We're going to hear this kind of sound. This is like a metronome, and a metronome keeps a steady beat from the beginning of our exercise to the end of our exercises. And notice it doesn't change. It's very consistent, like our heartbeat. All right. Oftentimes when we hear a song and we kind of tap along to it, or maybe we tap our foot or tap our leg or whatever, that's what we're doing, is we're tapping along to the beat. Now we have all these other types of notes that we're going to have different lengths to. Okay, so some of these notes are shorter, some of them are longer. The first kind of note we're going to talk about is the quarter note, and the quarter note looks like this one right here. It is a filled-in note head, this little black part right here, with a stem going up, or the stem could also be going down. It really doesn't matter. But this kind of note is called a quarter note and is our main beat. And usually in most of our music, there are 4 in every single measure or bar. Measure and bar are used interchangeably. It's this little box that contains groups of beats here. All right, and every time we sing a quarter note or say a quarter note, we're going to say the word ta every single time. Okay, we're going to assign every single type of note, we're going to assign a rhythm syllable to. And for quarter notes, we're going to say the word ta. So this first measure will just be ta, 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 ta. Kind of a steady beat there. Okay, now you'll notice when we get to our next measure here, we have notes that are look a little different. These kind of look like quarter notes, but there's a little beam going across the top, connecting them. And this turns the quarter notes into eighth notes. All right, and eighth notes, we're going to say the word T every time we see an eighth note. Okay, and the eighth notes, basically there's 2 of them in every single beat, or they are twice as fast as quarter notes. All right, so just talking about this first 2 measures here, we can do ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti. So you notice that the eighth notes moved a little bit faster than the quarter notes did. All right, so we move along here into our first line of music, and then we get to this symbol right here. And this is a rest. And in a rest in music is a period of silence. So for us to remember this, I'm gonna have you guys say the word shh, indicating it's time to be silent. Now, of course, you could just not say anything during that spot, and that's fine. But I want you guys to get used to this being a period of silence. Or it's also a specific type of rest. It's a quarter rest. Similar to a quarter note, which usually is 1 beat long. The quarter rest is usually 1 beat long. All right, especially in this kind of time. All right, so we're going to do 1 more note in this first line here, and this is this note right here. And you'll notice that it looks like a quarter note, but it is not filled in. The note head is not filled in. And we call this a half note. And a half note gets 2 counts when a quarter note usually gets 1 count. And so instead of just saying ta, we're going to say ta, indicating there's going to be 2 different beats for that note. All right, so this first line, go ahead, read along with me. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 sh, ta, 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 sh. And that's how we read rhythms like this. All right. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense to you. Even if you've never experienced music before, hopefully you can see that the notes that look different, we've got to be able to hold them for different lengths of time. And really that's what rhythm boils down to. So let's move on to exercise number 2 now. Here we go, ready and go. Ta, sh, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, sh. Now do exercise with me, exercise number 3 with me, and go. Ta, ta, sh, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh, ta, ta, ti, 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 sh. Exercise 4, say it with me. Ready and go. Ta, sh, sh, ta, ti, 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 ta, sh, ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 sh. Good. Hopefully you didn't have a problem getting through those first 4 exercises going along with me. All right, well now we're going to do exercises 5 through 8 all together, going one line after the other. Here we go, and ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, sh. Ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, ta, sh. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, sh. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, 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 ta, sh. Ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 sh. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, sh, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, sh, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, sh, ta. Good. All right. Hopefully you followed along pretty well through exercises 5 through 8. All right. Now, I want you to do some independent practice on this. So I want you to look at your document and I want you to work on exercises 9 through 16 on your own. And practice with a metronome. You can get metronomes on your phone. My favorite is the Tempo app that I think you need to pay a few dollars for. But it allows you to have a wide variety of metronome types and different key time signatures and things like that when you get to be more of an advanced musician. There are free metronomes out there as well. And if you're on a computer, you can go to, I think it's Metronome Online or onlinemetronome.com, and there's one on there. I'm starting these exercises at 60 beats per minute, basically 1 beat every second. So if you want to follow along, you can, with metronome, that's highly, highly recommended to do that. Because oftentimes our internal sense as beginning musicians needs to be developed. And that comes with time, but when you're first starting out, metronomes are great. So go ahead and work on exercises 9 through 16. I do want to point out a couple of the notes here at the end. We have a dotted half note, okay? It's called that because it's a half note with a dot. It was a very non-creative name. And you can see it's written here, ta, it's a 3-beat note in 4/4 time. So again, 3 beats to this one. We say ta, ah, ah, okay? And then our last one is a whole note here. Looks like a hole, just a circle around a line or around a line or on a space. And this is usually a 4-beat note. It takes up the entire measure, and we say ta, so 4 counts to the whole note. So again, dotted half note, whole note, 2 more notes that you need to know. All right, so that'll take you through exercise 16, practice on your own, and then go ahead and complete the assignment on Sight Reading Factory. Thank you.